Hello everyone. The sun is intermittent, but it's still a beautiful day for a car show.
Say hello to the bad side. My emotion is flatline. Hungry demon, what I'm seeing is snack time. When I rush in the grab, I better run from the path line.
Like pretty much everybody here, I am super excited to finally be able to get out of the house and enjoy the company of other car people. It was a bit of a mad dash to get Miss Vicky ready for the show today, but I think she cleaned up pretty nicely. We're out here today at local 170's annual show and shine held in beautiful Delta, BC. It's a beautiful day and there's some amazing cars here. So let's take a walk around and see what the show has to offer.
Ice on my neck, that's incoming. I'm a pretty boy, I'm stunning. Super speed Sonic, I'm running. Super speed Sonic, I'm running. I'm a bad boy like Puffy, sucking on my neck like Buffy. I'm a British, but I had to go duppy. Fall asleep in that pussy like a cubby. 90s pimp, 2000 pimp, Mercedes drip, CLS. They just guessing, I ain't convinced. She got a peach on her, but she ain't a princess. Yeah. Whoa, used to be a hot boy, but I'm straight gorgeous now. Whoa, if you wanna see me, you gon' have to book an appointment now. Whoa, baby, call me stone cold, cause I'm so stunning. Yeah. Whoa, I smell like fresh cookies at the oven, make some money. Ice on my neck, that's incoming. I'm a pretty boy, I'm stunning. Super speed Sonic, I'm running. Super speed Sonic, I'm running. Call me Big Papa, I'm sunny. I spot the dick when she want it. I'm a bad boy, make lovin'. I'm a bad boy, make lovin'.
Compared to a traditional car show, the biggest difference of a show and shine is that there's no restrictions on entries. So that means everyone has a chance to put their toys on display. And the best part of any show is that if you want to know anything about what you're looking at, car people love to talk about their toys.
All right, we are here with Fred and his 2016 AMG GTS. So Fred, thank you very much for coming out to the show.
You're welcome.
I gotta say, it is a fantastic looking machine. What can you tell us more about your vehicle?
Well, this car is built by AMG, not by Mercedes. Okay. So it's an in-house AMG built car. From the factory, it comes with 510 horsepower,
wow,
which is lots of horsepower and
absolutely
all you need. It's a very tiny little motor, a 244 cubic inch twin turbo V8,
okay,
or 4 liter.
Gotcha.
Once the warranty was up last year in October, I decided time for some upgrades. There's an outfit in California called WiseTech, and they specialize in Mercedes and BMW upgrades.
All right.
So I had my mechanic in Coquitlam go through the car. We sent the turbos and the computer to WiseTech.
All right.
They machined the turbos out, put 50% bigger impellers in them, and they did a flash on the computer, maximum power on 91 octane.
And what did that end up with in terms of power numbers?
Okay, when it was all said and done, it ended up with 765 horse at the crank.
Okay.
Close to 650 at the wheels.
Wow. That is a vast improvement from
510 to 765. So exactly
incredible.
50% more.
Well, Fred, thank you very much for the info on the car. I really appreciate your time. And again, thanks very much for coming out to the show and hope you enjoy the rest of the day.
And nice talking to you.
Like I mentioned earlier, the beauty of the show and shine is unrestricted entry. So there's usually something for everyone's taste, whether it's a late model supercar or a classic hot rod.
All right, we're here with Roger with his 1941 Ford Coupe. And this Ford Coupe has something a little bit different than most 41s. Roger, can you tell us a little bit more about that?
Yeah, it's got a 6-liter Chevy motor. It's been tuned to a 6-liter. It's originally a 5.3 out of an 05 Silverado.
Okay.
And it's been tuned up. It's running about 4.25 horse. And it's got a different rear end in it. I mean, it's had a lot of modifications. It's got disc brakes all the way around.
Okay.
It's got cruise control, you got electric seats, power windows.
It sounds like it's got all the creature comforts of a modern car, but with an amazing style all its own. So how long have you owned it now?
I've had it for about a year now.
Okay, so it's relatively fresh. Have you done anything since you purchased it?
Bumpers. Had the bumpers all put on. There was no bumpers when I got it.
Okay.
Did the headliner in the interior and in the trunk. Also had a seal replaced in the rear end. It's out of a 57 Ford.
Oh, wow.
And it's a posi rear end, so both tires can light up, if so be.
Right on.
And yeah, I mean, it's a unique car. I mean, the color kind of jumps at you.
Absolutely. It sounds like it'd be making a fantastic cruiser.
Yeah.
All right, well, Roger, thank you very much for coming out to the show and bringing this amazing ride. And, you know, hopefully the sunshine lasts out and we can have a good rest of the day.
My pleasure.
Chatting about cars for a while can certainly work up an appetite. After grabbing myself a burger, I lined up to get my ticket for the dunk tank. What's better than being able to dunk the big boss for charity? That's right, that's local 170's business manager Al Phillips Jr., who's ready to swallow his pride and probably a lot of really cold water for the good people of Lytton BC. Sadly, wildfires are a stark reality for many people in British Columbia. While most of us only have to deal with summer heat waves and poor air quality, the residents of the village of Lytton are still trying to rebuild after a wildfire tore through town, leaving hundreds of families homeless. In many cases, there was quite literally nothing to come back to. Now, every little bit helps, and Local 170 is donating all the proceeds from the dunk tank to the Lytton Fire Relief Fund. Turns out lots of people wanted a chance to cool off the business manager, and he was getting pretty cocky until it was time for him to go for a swim. As the day moves along, let's take one last look at the turnout before folks start heading home.
Started, now I want it all. Most rappers retarded, they can't rap it all. I knew all this shit would happen before it started. Too much money in your pants, probably why it's falling. Stack my money in the bank, so it's never falling. I'ma pop up with it again, we gon' put her all in. What you want? We hang with them ballers, we don't even ball. I just motherfucking started, now I want it all. Most rappers retarded, they can't rap it all. Yeah, what you want? We hang with them ballers, we don't even ball. I just motherfucking started, now I want it all. Most rappers retarded, they can't rap it all. Yeah.
All right, now that all the prizes and trophies have been handed out, the show's starting to wear down. I have had a fantastic day. The weather held out. There was a great turnout. So overall, I would say the show was a great success. If you like what you've just seen, make sure to like and comment. And while you're here, subscribe with notifications so you'll always be up to date on my new content. I'm Rick the Welder, and as always, thank you all very much for watching.
Hold on a sec. You didn't actually think I was going to do a car show video without burnouts, did you?